So let me tell you a quick story. So the very first time I jumped into After Effects, do you know what I did? I quickly jumped out, and I think I got overwhelmed by the interface and I got so freaked out. I don't know. But the thing is that I did something very strange. And what is that? Yes, I took a deep breath, and then I began seeing some similar effect like that of not video, and I was like, wow, this is more like not video PC version, but in a whole different level. So this video isn't for template editor, I mean like Capcut editors, but not video editors. But then again, you're all welcome to stay. So without any further ado, let's dive in. One of the most popular features in After Effects that easily allows you to create sky replacement edit is the Luma key. Also known in DaVinci Resolve as Luma key, lets you isolate or mask out the brightest part of an image. To do this on mobile using the Not Video app, simply go to the mask property. There you will find the Luma key, which can deliver a result similar to After Effects when applied correctly. However, the downside is that while Not Video masks out only the brightest part of the footage, After Effects gives you more control. You can choose to key based on darker area, similar colors, or even colors that are not similar. And that said, if you explore other methods, you can still achieve similar results in Not Video using alternative tool, and that's a tutorial for another day. And next is the time Posterize, which can be used to create that anime style motion by lowering the frame rate. And surprisingly, this feature is now available in the latest version of Not Video app. You can find it under the effect property inside the time category, and with this in your arsenal, it can be very useful for creating stylized VFX. But just when I thought I could actually increase the frame rate to about like 100, it hits me that I can't do that, and honestly, I'm not impressed. But the good news though is that the effects won't be new to you when you switch to After Effects, where you can push the frame rate much higher. Now the third effect among many that can be used to create cool motion graphics is the bend effect. This can also be found in Not Video under the distortion option. Now this allows you to bend objects using controls like pivots and other parameters. Next up is the Minimax blur, which basically allows you to expand or shrink pixels. You can find this under the blur section in the Not Video app. Now this effect doesn't just blur your footage, it actually reshapes the pixels and edges, giving you more creative control. So feel free to experiment with the settings to fully understand how it works properly. Finally, the fifth effect is the CC split, another very useful tool for creating stunning motion graphics when used correctly. You can also find this under the distortion category in Not Video. And all these effects are just 5 out of many you can find in the app. They may not be exactly the same or even fully complete, but the most important thing is this: when jumping to After Effects, you don't have to jump out because this tool won't feel new to you. So just in case you're wondering how I made this particular effect on After Effects, well, it's very simple. All you got to do is to posterize the footage to about like 250 FPS, which is pretty much very high, but it's perfect. And then next I rotoscope the talent. This way I was able to focus the echoes precisely on him. And with the rotoscoping complete, I duplicate the footage for the background, and then I added the CC wide, and this effect precisely helped me to create that ghost echo, which works better than the normal echo effect. And lastly, I added the time remap to create that time skip. So thanks guys for watching. Hope to see you in the next one. Stay blessed.